Bronson Mother's Milk Bank. Together, we help babies thrive. Bronson Mother's Milk Bank provides a vital service. Our Human Milk Bank opened in 2006 and joined the Human Milk Banking Association of North America, also known as HIMBANA. Since then, thousands of donors from our milk bank have impacted the lives of fragile babies in the state of Michigan and throughout the country. HIMBANA accredits nonprofit human milk banks in the U.S. and Canada and provides guidelines for pasteurized donor milk.
Donor milk and breast milk in general is the best nutritional source for preemies. It's the easiest to digest, and it's the best tolerated of all of the nutritional materials that we have.
I was 7 months pregnant, and I got sick with COVID and pneumonia. I got admitted to intensive care, and Carter was born 2 months early, out of our control, so he had to go to NICU.
The donor milk was definitely a plus. He liked it, and it was good that, he was able to get it.
Bronson NICU, having that available was good for us.
Good for him.
The milk bank is tremendously important because we provide milk for many, many, many institutions, not just in Michigan, but across the country.
Premature babies have very special nutrition needs. For our smallest babies, their entire diet can consist of 1 to 2 ounces of breast milk for the whole day. Most of our donors provide several hundred ounces of breast milk to our milk bank. This means one donor could feed quite a few premature babies. Pasteurized donor milk has more benefits than infant formula, especially for premature and critically ill babies.
Our donor mothers are just everyday women in the community who find themselves with an excess of breast milk that their baby can't use. We screen a mom initially over the phone, and then she'll also get blood testing done for common infectious diseases. When the milk is received, it's received in a frozen state. The milk is then on a schedule thawed, analyzed, bottled, sealed, pasteurized, and then put back into the freezer where we wait for a negative bacterial culture. And at that point, we can dispense the milk to patients.
So Dylan was born at 28 weeks gestation, and we spent 72 days in the NICU before she was able to go home. And she was a happy, healthy, growing baby. And then at about 5 months old, she got sick with Group B strep meningitis and passed away after 2 weeks. After Dylan had passed away, we were left with loads and loads of frozen breast milk, and he just kind of becomes this source of pain. But then when you're confronted by the milk bank and an opportunity to donate it, it was just kind of a natural continuation of Dylan's journey. Although I produced the milk, it was ultimately her milk, so I knew that it was just a way to keep her story going and touch more lives.
I was very fortunate that when I gave birth to my first son, Harlan, I had a doula, and I realized after I had Harlan, I had an abundance of breast milk, and I wasn't too sure what I should do with it. So she referred me to the Bronson Milk Bank and said it's just so easy, and it's a great place to be able to donate your milk. It was a quick phone interview, and they explained that I would have to go through some blood work, and went in for the blood work. It was all paid for by Bronson, and then they mailed me everything I needed to ship my milk back with all the directions spelled out. It was so simple. My husband was just able to take it to UPS, and they just overnight shipped it back.
Whether you are a donor, a hospital in need, or someone who is interested in receiving donor milk for your baby, the team at Bronson Mother's Milk Bank looks forward to working with you. Michigan residents living with HIV are eligible to receive donor milk free of charge. If you are a parent who would like to order donor milk or donate your breast milk, contact Bronson Mother's Milk Bank. Together, we donate, feed, share, and support.